Okay, so guys, we just wanted to basically go over a couple simple acronyms. We have one for the bases too, but I'm gonna start with you guys. You know my theory is you can have a really bad flyer with the best bases and the stunt won't stay up. But if you have a really good flyer and your bases aren't so hot, you can still make the stunt work, right? So I always fix my flyers first. I know that's frustrating, it's a lot of pressure, but that's the way it is. Welcome to Cheer Corner. So, we came up with this acronym, which is SELF, because what I need you guys to do is focus more on yourselves and what you are doing, and less on how the bases feel underneath of you. So a lot of these things are just based on corrections that we find ourselves making a lot, right? So, S, square hips. You guys always need to flatten out your hips and make sure that they are pointing in the direction that the rest of your body needs to be in, okay? If you have loose hips, it's so hard for the bases to balance you guys, and every time they try to push into you to give you some power or move you, you end up just tipping off the back most of the time, right? You guys all know what I'm talking about? Square hips, number one. Number two is eyes ahead. You guys know that I hate it when flyers look down at the ground because where you look, your body's gonna wanna go. How many of you want to fall on the ground? That's what I thought. So are we fallers or are we flyers?
Flyers.
Thank you. This one. This one I was raging about last practice. Lock out, guys. If you bend your knees, it's gonna be nearly impossible for the bases to fight to make that stunt hit, okay? So your first priority in any stunt, I don't care what it is, it should always be standing up quickly and getting those legs locked out right away, okay? Next is just faith. You guys need to have faith in your bases. You have to understand, as a coach, how frustrating it is to watch flyers who flail and bail on the stunt, because that makes it, you know it's not gonna hit if you guys do that, right? You have to trust your bases. If they're keeping you in the air when you're doing crazy things, imagine how great they're gonna be when you guys are nice and tight and strong and you show that you trust them, okay? So if you're having a tough day, I need you to not break down. I need you to think self, focus on yourself and what you can do to make the stunt hit. Deal? Cool, so let's implement this in our stunt warm-up complex.